I will give the floor now to our next guest panelist, Mrs. CorinnaValente, team leader and program manager of the European Commission of the EU Foreign Policy Instrument Service that is funding the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development Global Action on promoting social solidarity economy ecosystem. Mrs. Valente, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Georgia. I will put on a PowerPoint. I hope it works. Let's see. Yes, is it working? I will maybe reduce this. Voila. Thank you, everybody. Yes, I'm here today to present a global action that we are funding through the partnership instrument that is managed by the European Commission Service for Foreign Policy Instruments. This action is a global action called Supporting SSC Ecosystems. But before digging into the details of the action, I wanted to have a brief overview on the efforts of the European Union on social and solidarity economy. So as you know, in the new European Commission, there is a strong emphasis on social economy. The European Action Plan for the Social Economy to enhance social innovation is indeed mentioned in the mission letter of Commissioner Smith, the Commissioner for Jobs and Social Rights, and it has been announced for adoption in the second half of 2021. Of course, the COVID crisis further strengthened the case for social economy, and indeed the work on the action plan has begun. So the current status of this work is that a study on the impact of the Social Business Initiative, the SBI, is on the way. The stakeholders have been consulted mainly through the Commission Expert Group on Social Business Initiative, the JHS, for instance, at the meeting on the 18th of June. Then finally, a meeting to present the preliminary result of the assessment of the SBI took place in October, and the first study will be published in November. Besides that, of course, social economy is also referred to in a number of initiatives adopted by the von der Leyen Commission. So, for example, the Strong Social Europe for Just Transitions, SME Strategy, the Circular Economy Action Plan, the Recovery Plan, the European Semester, Youth Employment, etc. In order to boost the social economy across the EU, to construct an economy that works for the people and the planet, the EU, and in particular the European Commission, is implementing several actions on SSC across different services in the Commission. So one of these actions is the one I'm presenting today, called Promoting Social and Solidarity Economy Ecosystems. This is a global action implemented by the OECD and funded by the Partnership Instrument, which is an instrument specifically designed to pursue EU strategic interests globally. The instrument is worldwide and serves to promote cooperation and alliance building on issues of EU or mutual interest and challenges of global concern on a peer-to-peer basis with partner countries. So this global action aims to promote the EU's core value of inclusive growth, socially, societally and environmentally from EU social enterprises. So it aims to raise awareness and capacity to build conducive national and local ecosystems for the development of SSC, to promote knowledge and other exchanges at international level. And it focuses in particular on two critical policy levels that can help unlock the potential of the SSC, namely the legal frameworks and the social impact measurement, while considering the whole policy ecosystem as a framework. So under this action, different activities are foreseen, ranging from international guides, thematic papers, peer learning partnerships, and international conferences, hoping that they will contribute to promote the development of conducive environments for SSC organizations, including social enterprises. Now, for the timeline and the next steps of this action, which started in January this year and will last for a duration of 3 years, we have 3 main outputs that we expect from this project. So the international guides, we have 2 of them. One is on social impact measurement for the SSC, and one is on the legal frameworks for the SSC. A second main milestone output of the project are the peer learning partnerships that aim to exchange knowledge and experiences among different stakeholders, among different social enterprises. Other relevant topics and issues that will be addressed also in the interim reports and interim outputs of the projects, like policy papers, country fact sheets, conferences, etc. These relevant topics include also the internationalization of the SSC and gender, among others. Now, you can see on this slide the target groups and countries, bearing in mind that the action is global, so it can cover the whole world, but it focuses in particular for some activities on the EU, Brazil, Canada, the Republic of Korea, India, the United States of America, and Mexico. How to engage, basically, if you're interested in this effort, stakeholders and actors to participate in the call for tenders by looking on this link. I hope we will be able to share this presentation at the end of the event, where you will be able to submit your innovative proposals that promote peer learning on legal frameworks for SSC, on social impact measurement, and other relevant topics. So if you want to apply, you can follow the guidance link once the call is published. Then you can also engage by spreading the word and collecting relevant resources, joining our events, communicating about the call for tenders and other outputs of the action with your networks, flagging any policy evolutions related to SSC in your country, gathering data on the social economy in your country for the preparation of the country fact sheets. You can also participate in the thematic webinars in quality of experts. So there will be 2 webinars specifically targeting legal frameworks on the 10th of December this year. And the second one is foreseen for the 25th of January 2021. And it will be with a focus on social impact measurement. So if you want to send your expression of interest together with your CV in quality of expert, you have in my slide the email address where you can send your application to. Last point is on a tentative date, beginning of April 2021, still to be confirmed, for the first international conference that will be organized in the framework of this project. That's all from my side. And of course, I will maybe keep this slide for you to note down the link, URL address, and the email address. Hoping that, Georgia, we will be able to share my PowerPoint after the session.
Yes, I'll see our team how we can share it. I'm not sure if we can send it through the chat, but I personally made a screenshot so that I would not lose all this important information. Thanks for sharing it with us. Our team participated in the webinars in April that was organized from the OECD, and we are really looking forward to see the guides on the legal framework and the social impact measuring of social enterprises.